going to talk about Jonah Hill's new project called Outcome. So Outcome is the new Apple TV Plus show that he is actually directing. So Jonah Hill is getting directing right now, and it's going to star while they're working negotiating our boy, friend of the show, Keanu Reeves. So Keanu Reeves is coming on for this Apple TV. Now, the idea of this is a dark comedy penned by Jonah Hill himself and Ezra Woods, and will star Reeves as the character of Reef, a damaged Hollywood star who must drive into the dark depths of his past to confront his demons and make amends after he extorted with a mysterious clip from his past. Or he's extorted by a mysterious clip from his past. So the project is the second time that Apple and Jonah have been working together. Now he's got another project with Apple right now, which I'm actually a little more interested. Besides this, it's still in development, but it's his first venture, and that's a Grateful Dead biopic. So he's working biopic. I always
biopic, for fuck's sake.
I love saying biopic.
It sounds better.
So he's working with that, and Scorsese is actually going to direct that, and Jonah Hill is going to be in it too. But who's going to play in the Grateful Dead? I really don't know. So that's also another project that he's working with Apple TV on top of doing this one. But this one itself, I love Keanu Reeves. I can see him being like,
wait, hold up. I have a quick question.
Yes,
remember the show that he did with Emma Stone? Wasn't that Apple TV?
Maniac?
Yeah, was that Apple TV or no?
That was Netflix.
Netflix, yeah. Oh my God, that show was so good. That was right
do that
my
Good People show or whatever with Julie Louis-Dreyfus and Eddie
but
Murphy.
this is him producing though with them. Producing, before I don't think he was in this kind of directorial.
That's also Apple TV, isn't it? I feel like Jonah Hill and Apple TV are fucking having a real symbiotic 69 situation going for themselves.
But both these projects are moving forward right now. That's all I'm saying. Okay, and they're still early development. They're still working it out. We got some Keanu Reeves action. I think that's good. Jonah's also going to be in this project too. So Jonah and Keanu Reeves together. What do you think of that combination? Does that sound pretty good?
Here. I want to
get in there, Mike.
Like, I'm super interested in this. I didn't see Jonah Hill's documentary about his therapy process.
I haven't seen that yet either.
That's actually very moving and really good.
Yeah, I believe it. It seems like the dude really had some personal transformation and, had some reconciliation that occurred within his own mind. So to share that, I think is like an incredibly powerful thing, as long as it doesn't come across as some kind of like, Hollywood new agey goofy stuff, and it seems sincere. It definitely has the opportunity to help people. I'm eager to see it. Yeah. And then I think we all know that Keanu Reeves has had some very dark times, and what we see from him is kind of kind of a zen dude.
Just that he's a good person, and I love him, and he's wonderful.
Yeah, so I want to see the two of them.
And it's very sad that stuff that he's been through. So
if they're making a dark comedy, I don't know how much comedy have we seen from Keanu Reeves? He was on in the
a lot in the early days. Bill and Ted,
sure.
Parenthood.
Bill and Ted, yeah.
He did an appearance on the Between Two Ferns movie with Zach Galifianakis. That was funny. That was recent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was
a romantic comedy.
Yeah,
he's done a lot of rom-coms.
The football movie that he did.
It's hard to do a dark, funny movie. But if they can pull it off, and there's no reason that they shouldn't be able to, because they seem like funny and sincere people. This is the first I've heard about this project. I'm excited for it.
I think it sounds good.
Right.
I think it sounds good, and the fact that Apple TV is working with Jonah Hill and they're developing this and they're doing this, it sounds like they have a good relationship. They're going to do more and more projects together, which I think is phenomenal too. And the thing about that documentary though, and people might hate on me a little bit, but the one thing about the Jonah Hill documentary, I want to say is he's talking about how it's hard to do the press. Well, that's part of the job being an actor is the press. Like if you want to be an actor, you're putting yourself out there for that. That's the job. And I get it. It's tough sometimes, but I'll take that shit all day. Give me all that shit. I'm all about the press.
It's like Meghan and Harry complaining is what you're saying.
Well, a little bit. Get behind the scenes and be a director. Be a fucking director.
He's doing that too. But just to be clear, the documentary is not about him. It's about his psychiatrist. Just to be clear.
Well, but it's also about his problems, though, isn't it?
But it's about how great his psychiatrist is really.
He doesn't do press anymore either. It's in his contract. He shouldn't do press anymore.
That's nice.
Is it about Jonah Hill's psychologist, or is it about Keanu Reeves' psychologist?
No, Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill's psychologist?
He's also he's a very famous psychologist, psychiatrist. I don't know which one is the more superior one, but One of those.
Okay.
There's
And
neither is
he
One can
superior. One of them can prescribe drugs.
Well, I mean, one can give medicine and one can't. So, like the one
Yeah.
who
So
can
the
give
drugs
medicine
guy
is a
is superior, is what
It's
you're
a
saying.
Yes,
superior.
100%.
It's a superior degree. It's not. I don't mean a superior person.
You
You
I
can
mean,
give
it's
out
a-
drugs. You're superior.
It's a higher level of education, is what I'm trying to say.
Goodbye,
okay?
psych majors in the audience. Any psychologists?
I
It was
mean, but
nice.
you have to get a
But
PhD
we're a
to give out
psychiatrist
the
show now, so
medicine. So it's just, I mean, a superior level of education. Maybe not superior, a higher level of education. I'm not saying it's superior. I'm just saying whichever one, like he's
they
like
do have
the
to go to
mecca
medical
of
school.
Yeah.
That's
doctors.
true.
It's really, it's about the doctor. It's not about
Yeah.
Jonah Hill, is what I'm trying to say.
I just feel though, like if you're gonna do this profession, you're gonna be an actor, you gotta do press. That's all I'm gonna say.
I
You have to do
agree.
press.
I agree.
Unless you can get
That's-
the people that are funding you to sign a contract that says I don't have to deal with this bullshit
Yeah,
in
but-
case
but you're
fucking good
selling
for
the
you,
movie.
man.
It literally.
I mean,
you
most
are
people,
the
you're supposed to
product
sell
and
the
you're
movie. Yeah.
I mean, that is part of the
You're
job.
hurting
But
your
If you can
product.
get
You're
people
hurting
to
your
get-
own product.
But if maybe that's true. But if you can get people to sign on to give you money without having to do that, then that's your own prerogative.
Yeah,
I will
it's true.
say, did you guys see his movie mid-90s, Jonah Hill? Did you see
This
that?
No.
is the sequel to that, kind of, right? Or the follow-up to
Mhm.
that?
Is it?
It's a follow up to
believe
that.
so,
Yes, it is
yeah.
a follow up to that. Yeah, it is 100%.
Because mid-90s was excellent. That was like one of my favorite movies for a while. Like that was an excellent film.
Yeah, I think this is supposed to be the.
I agree,
mean,
Chris.
I don't know if I want to call it a sequel, or if they're calling it like a continuation, or they're calling it a fucking follow up, or whatever. But it has some link to that.